We picture angels, we see soft light, gentle smiles, feathered wings, a symbol of peace, of comfort. This is the image we hold, passed down through generations. But is this the whole truth, or just a fragment carefully chosen? A whisper of something far grander and perhaps more unsettling. What if these celestial beings are not always the benevolent guardians we imagine them to be? What if their nature is more complex, more challenging to our understanding? The stories we tell ourselves, are they complete? Or do they obscure a deeper reality, a reality that might shock us? A truth they prefer we overlook. Consider this simple question. Why are we so certain about the nature of angels? Our popular culture paints them in one specific color, friendly, approachable, almost human. But ancient texts tell different tales, whispers of immense power, of purposes beyond our grasp, of forms that defy easy belief. These are not new ideas, they are ancient echoes, found in the oldest stories across diverse cultures. Each offers a different window, a different glimpse into their world. So we must ask ourselves again, what are angels really? Are we ready for the answer? The journey begins now. The concept of angels stretches far back, deep into the mists of human history. They are not the invention of a single faith, a single culture. Instead, they emerge from a shared human need. A need to understand the forces that shape our universe, our lives. These beings wear many faces, and carry many names. They are truly ancient. Across these varied traditions, angels often served as messengers, divine couriers, bridging the gap between the heavens and the earth. They brought warnings, prophecies, announcements of great importance. Think of Gabriel or Jibril, figures tasked with delivering the word of the divine, a vital, cosmic role, but their roles were not always so passive. Many traditions speak of angel warriors, celestial soldiers fighting for light or sometimes for darker powers. Michael, the archangel, a general, leading heavenly armies. These were not gentle guides, they were formidable combatants, wielding swords of flame, engaged in cosmic struggles. And then there is the other side, the stories of rebels, angels who questioned, who defied, beings of immense power who chose a different path. This introduces a profound complexity. Not all that glitters is gold, not all that is heavenly is benign. The idea of fallen angels is as old as the angels themselves. One of the most intriguing texts is the Book of Enoch, a mysterious, ancient scripture. It was revered by some, and excluded by many others. Why? What secrets did it hold? It tells a chilling story, of angels who strayed, a story of cosmic disobedience, and its terrible consequences. These angels were called watchers, sent to earth perhaps to guide, but they transgressed their sacred duty. They became enamored with humans, taking human wives. This union was forbidden, unnatural. It led to the birth of giants, the Nephilim, figures of legend, a disruption of the divine order, a shadow falling upon creation. The Watchers did more than this. They taught humanity forbidden knowledge, the secrets of weaponry, the arts of seduction, sorcery and the reading of stars. Knowledge humanity was not ready for. This act of rebellion, of pride, unleashed chaos upon the world. It brought suffering and corruption, a paradise lost through angelic sin. The Book of Enoch explains why this story is so unsettling. It paints a picture of angels not as infallible beings but as entities capable of error, of profound cosmic mistakes. Its exclusion from many canons hints at the discomfort it caused, a truth too challenging for some, a reminder of celestial fallibility. Forget the gentle human-like figures, the ones in stained glass windows. Religious texts, especially the Bible, describe angels in ways that are truly bizarre, alien, even terrifying. These are not beings you would casually invite for tea. Their forms speak of immense power, and an otherness we can barely fathom. Consider the prophet Ezekiel's visions. He saw the Ophanim, wheels within wheels, covered entirely with eyes, constantly moving, ever watchful. He described cherubim, creatures with 4 faces, that of a human, a lion, an ox, and an eagle, and multiple sets of wings. Then there are the seraphim, beings of pure fire and light, possessing 6 wings, 2 to cover their faces, 2 to cover their feet, and 2 with which they flew. They hovered around the divine throne, crying, "Holy, holy, holy." Their presence was overwhelming, a testament to divine majesty. These descriptions stand in stark contrast to our modern, sanitized images. The powerful, almost monstrous forms suggest beings of a different order, not merely spiritual humans with wings, but entities of cosmic significance. Their appearance meant to inspire awe, perhaps even a healthy dose of fear. They were not always comforting, they were profoundly, deeply other. We often think of angels as our personal guardians, gentle protectors watching over us, guiding us away from harm, whispering encouragement in times of need. This is a comforting thought, and for many, a deeply held belief. The idea of a guardian angel brings solace in a chaotic world, a personal connection to the divine. But this is only one side of the angelic coin. Ancient stories reveal a harsher aspect, a more formidable role. Angels were not just protectors, they were also enforcers, instruments of divine judgment, carrying out sentences, delivering retribution. This is a less comforting image, but one that is deeply rooted in tradition. Think of the angel of death, a figure that appears in many cultures, tasked with escorting souls, or, in some tales, bringing plagues. Recall the story of Sodom and Gomorrah. Angels were sent not to save everyone, but to enact divine judgment, to destroy those cities deemed corrupt. Their actions were swift, decisive, and utterly devastating. So were they protectors or punishers? The truth seems to be both. Their nature is dual, complex. They could offer solace and protection, but they could also embody divine wrath. This duality challenges our simple notions. It suggests that angelic purpose is far grander and sometimes grimmer than simply looking out for individuals. They serve a larger cosmic justice. The presence of angelic beings is not confined to one tradition. They echo across many faiths. In Christianity, figures like Gabriel and Michael are central, archangels with specific duties. There are hierarchies of angels, from seraphim to guardian angels, each with a place in the divine order, playing roles in salvation history. In Islam, angels are also vital. Jibril, the Arabic name for Gabriel, revealed the Quran to Prophet Muhammad. Mikhail is another prominent archangel. Angels like the Kiram and Katibin, the honorable scribes, record our deeds. They are seen as perfectly obedient, created from light, serving God's will without the capacity for sin, unlike some interpretations elsewhere. Judaism has a rich angelology. The term malak means messenger. Angels interact with patriarchs, deliver messages, and intervene in events. Mystical traditions like Kabbalah explore their complex hierarchies, their roles in the celestial realms, and their influence on the earthly plane. They are part of the divine court, intermediaries between God and humanity. Beyond these Abrahamic faiths, we find similar concepts. Zoroastrianism, an ancient Persian religion, speaks of Yazatas, adorable ones, and the Amesha Spentas, divine emanations. These beings aid Ahura Mazda, the wise lord, in the cosmic struggle against evil. In Hinduism, devas are divine beings, often contrasted with asuras, or anti-gods. They too engage in celestial battles and influence the fate of mortals. Even in our modern scientific age, belief in angels persists strongly. Stories of angelic encounters abound. People report miraculous rescues and unexplained interventions in accidents, moments where a guiding hand seemed to steer them from disaster. These experiences are deeply personal, often life-changing for those involved. They defy easy explanation. Visions of angels are also reported, during near-death experiences or in times of profound crisis. Individuals describe seeing beings of light, feeling an overwhelming sense of peace, receiving messages of comfort or guidance. These accounts, while subjective, provide solace and reinforce faith for many around the globe. They suggest a continued interaction. Then there are the more speculative theories. Some connect angels to UFO phenomena, suggesting they might be extraterrestrial visitors or interdimensional beings. The Watchers of Enoch's tale are sometimes reinterpreted in this light. Ancient astronaut theories propose that our ancestors mistook advanced aliens for divine winged messengers. These ideas blur spiritual belief with science fiction and conspiracy. This ongoing fascination, these varied interpretations show that angels still hold power. Whether seen as spiritual guides, cosmic enforcers, or alien observers, they tap into a deep human yearning for meaning beyond the material, for connection to something greater. In an age of information and uncertainty, the mystery of angels endures. So, what have we learned? Angels are not simple beings. They are not just the gentle figures of nursery rhymes and Christmas cards. Their history is complex, their forms varied, their roles multifaceted. They can be messengers of hope, warriors of light, but also agents of judgment, and even, in some tales, rebels. The common image of a protector, a benevolent guardian angel, is certainly a part of their story. It offers comfort, a sense of security in a world that often feels chaotic. But this image is incomplete. It overlooks the awe-inspiring power, the terrifying majesty described in texts. the unsettling otherness that defines them. A truth that is far more complex. Are they guardians dedicated to our safety? Or are they gatekeepers, guarding realms and knowledge beyond our current comprehension? Perhaps they are both, and much more besides. The enigma of angels is their persistence. Across cultures, across millennia, they adapt, they transform, yet they remain stubbornly present. Their true nature may always elude our complete understanding. Perhaps they are objective realities, beings existing independently of us. Or perhaps they are powerful archetypes, projections of our deepest hopes, our most profound fears, our innate sense of the numinous. The mystery itself is part of their power, a power that continues to captivate. We have journeyed through ancient texts, explored terrifying visions, and considered modern encounters. The image of the sweet cherubic angel now seems insufficient, a simplification of something far more profound, far more mysterious. The shocking truth may not be a single revelation, but the realization of their complexity, their capacity for more than just comfort. Are they divine messengers, faithfully carrying out celestial decrees? Are they cosmic enforcers, maintaining a balance we cannot see? Perhaps they are reflections of the universe's own duality, its capacity for creation and destruction, for light and for shadow. Their stories challenge us to look deeper, beyond the easy answers we crave. Could it be that they, the ancient scribes, the religious authorities, or perhaps even the angels themselves, don't want us to know the full story because it is too overwhelming, too disruptive to our neat categorizations of good and evil, safe and dangerous? The truth might be that they are simply other, beyond our limited human frameworks. So the question remains, what are angels, truly? Protectors, judges, cosmic forces, or something else entirely beyond our wildest imaginings? The answer, it seems, is not meant to be easily found. It invites us to wonder, to question, and perhaps to look at the sky with new eyes. The mystery continues to unfold.